Alright, you guys. So, this is probably going to be my last download today. But, I wanted to share an experience I had. I think it was pretty much last night. Hey, I did upload a video. It wasn't really last night. It was actually early in the morning, about 4 o'clock in the morning. There was, so basically there was a ghost at my room door. And, it was really trying to get in my room. But, I already knew the house was haunted before I moved here, so like I said, I've been seeing ghosts since I was 5 years old, so like, this is nothing new to me. Like, I'm used to working with these dead people and shit. But, yeah, so I have protection up right at my room door, in case anything tries to get in. It ends up trapped. Well, early 4 o'clock in the morning, a ghost tried to climb to my room, and it ended up trapped in the bottle, and, fair enough. Surprise, surprise. This is one of those ghosts that don't fucking play. Usually whenever I get a ghost trapped in the bottle, well, usually whenever I get a ghost, they don't come the fuck in when I put up protection, because they know I'm not playing. But, whenever situations like this happens, I know that this ghost was sent here. And you gotta know, some of you guys probably don't understand what I mean when I say, this ghost was sent to me. Spiritual warfare is real. And when I be telling you guys this, I know you understand that. When, everybody's talking about it now. Witchcraft, voodoo, obia, Santeria, you name it, right? Like, it's well aware now that shit is real. And, what I want you guys to understand is when people legit, like I say all the time, sometimes you don't have to actually do this stuff to send a spiritual attack. Sometimes it's all about your intention, your thought. A simple, hateful thought can send negative energy to somebody, but when you actually do this stuff to intentionally harm you invoke a dark spirit. So, when you invoke that dark spirit, and I'm not saying you guys do this, I'm just saying people intentionally do this to harm others, they invoke a dark spirit and they send that dark spirit to attack you. Attack you in your sleep. Once they attack you in your sleep enough, eventually, they don't want me to tell you this, eventually, they get connected to you. They connect to one of these chakras, and whenever you have a wide open chakra, whether that's due to overactive chakra or to trauma, your chakra can be wide the fuck open, and sometimes you can't control that. So that dark entity will attach to that chakra, because it's wide open. It's a wide open portal. And when it attaches to that chakra, it feeds off that chakra. Understand what I'm saying? Of course, we know we eventually begin to feel that in the 3D manifestation when it's attacked long enough. So, that's the reason why like I said, I know that this entity that was sent to me, it meant personal business. Anyway, I know this because there's a smoke detector. These entities are so strong, as I'll be like, y'all gotta understand this. There's a smoke detector right by my room door. Now, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Okay? I'm the only smoker in here besides my mother. She works nights, so she's not at home. I'm the only smoker. Nothing's on the stove. There's no smoke in the house. The smoke detector goes off. I mean off. It's one of those smoke detectors where the thicker the smoke, the louder it gets and the faster it beeps. So they started really slow. And I jumped out of my sleep like, obviously there's a ghost at the door. I'm thinking to myself, like, obviously there's a ghost at the door. I ignore it, right? Thinking eventually it's going to go off, because like I said, this happens often. It gets louder, and it begins to beat faster, and I'm like, well, something tells me just pull out the Bible. I'll pull out my Bible, because the Bible works. It's been working for me for a long time, for over 20 years now, so, yeah. Anyway, I pull out the Bible, and I start reading my Psalms, and it gets louder. I'm like, wow. So, eventually, I read from Psalms 3 all the way up to Psalm 72, and it's still going faster and louder. So something doesn't just start over again and get louder. I get louder, I get all the way down to Psalms 45, and I realize this thing is not letting up. You guys, it's about 5 o'clock, and I decided to, get some holy water and just start spraying it everywhere while I read my Psalms. Mind you, this started between, 4:40? Yeah, it was like 4:30 or 4:40 a.m., It's 5 o'clock now, and I'm still reading my Psalms, and this smoke detector is still going off now. So, I get my holy water, And I'm spraying it all over the doorway while I'm reading my Psalms. And I'm getting louder and louder. I'm getting angrier because I'm like, what the fuck? Who is this? Where is this? What do you want? And it starts to slow down. So I stop to slow down. It gets louder. And I'm like, oh my God. So I know I get louder and I start reading my Psalms louder and angrier. And then eventually it starts to slow down again. And I just keep going. I keep going all the way up until I get to Psalm 72. And then right when I get ready to finish, I'm like, I love that ending. I'm so upset that it fucked me up too. I love Psalm 71 and Psalm 72 is just, it brings me so much courage. So right when I was getting to that ending, when I got ready to spread that last bit of holy water, I accidentally knocked over the bottle. And when I knocked over that bottle, like fuck, and I realized the smoke detector stopped. Didn't even start again. I'm looking at his ball like, damn, that was my trap. And the fact that I knocked it over, I'm mad because that means that I let it out. And then I'm looking and like the water that went directly through the door, so I'm like, oh, you wanted to get out. But what the fuck did you come here for? So I just, I was just sitting here and the Holy Spirit wanted me to share that with you guys. Be very aware of your surroundings. This stuff is real. I thank the universe, I thank my creator every day that I'm blessed with this gift and this powerful intuition and the life that I had to live to know this stuff. But I know there's many of you guys who don't understand this. That's it. Love you, bye.